Imagine cruising at an altitude of 30,000 feet when suddenly your aircraft seems to be turning on its own. You're experiencing a vestibular illusion. Picture this: a seasoned pilot defying the laws of gravity senses an inexplicable shift, a twist in reality, as his plane appears to roll inexplicably. This is not an action movie plot, but a real-life encounter with a somatogyral illusion, a silent but potent menace in the skies. This scenario was avoided thanks to the pilot's training in recognizing and managing somatogyral illusions. So, what are somatogyral illusions? Well, let's dive right in. Somatogyral illusions are false perceptions that stem from the semicircular canals in our vestibular system, which is our body's internal compass. These canals help us sense our orientation and movement. Now, when they malfunction, they can cause some serious confusion for pilots. There are three common types of somatogyral illusions that pilots need to be aware of. First, we have the leans. This illusion occurs when a pilot fails to sense a turn, causing them to misinterpret the aircraft's orientation. Next, we have the illusion of turning in the opposite direction. This is where a pilot feels like they are turning in one direction, but they're actually turning in the other. Lastly, we have the Coriolis effect. This happens when a pilot makes sudden head movements during a turn and experiences a sensation of tumbling or misperceived movement. Understanding these illusions is critical for maintaining control and ensuring safe flight operations. The consequences of misinterpreting these illusions can be catastrophic. For instance, the leans, a common somatogyral illusion, can trick a pilot into believing their aircraft is flying straight when it's actually banking. If uncorrected, this illusion can lead a pilot into a dangerous downward spiral known as the graveyard dive. Another illusion, the Coriolis effect, can create a sensation of tumbling when a pilot moves their head during a turn, leading to disorientation and potential loss of control. Other illusions like vertigo and dizziness can further impair a pilot's spatial awareness, adding to the risk. So, how can pilots manage these illusions? They must be trained to recognize the onset of these illusions and to trust their instruments over their senses. Regular instrument scanning, compliance with standard operating procedures, and continuous training are key. With proper training and vigilance, these risks can be mitigated. Vestibular illusions pose a significant challenge in aviation. They distort a pilot's perception, leading to spatial disorientation and potentially hazardous situations. From the deceptive leans to the disorienting Coriolis effect, these illusions underscore the critical need for awareness and management. Recognizing the symptoms, adhering to standard operating procedures, and continuous training are key to mitigating risks. By prioritizing education and continuous improvement, pilots and operators can ensure safer skies for everyone.